Hi, good evening. Gonna do the Russian tarot deck card as a sample of what I'm doing. Okay, this is a Russian tarot deck. Okay, I'm gonna do an overall forecast for everybody. What most of zodiac signs would be sort of having this evening like. It should be helpful so that way you understand of kind of the type of readings that I do. This is an overall. That means that there are characteristics of each sign of what the future might be within the next hours. That has to do with moods. It has to do with like how is the rest of your evening or morning or just your day is going to be like. It doesn't necessarily means that it's going to be exactly the same, but it just means that there's tendencies of these things happening through the day, which I don't see anything negative on nobody's sign cards. I was going through it earlier, and it seemed like everything is kind of in place. Everybody's like, take it easy. I know that some people went through a bunch of problems, through this week. We're almost at the end of the week. This is supposed to be a good weekend, hopefully for everybody. A lot of people are going to get money. I noticed that there's going to be some money, some income for some people coming in pretty soon. So we're shuffling the cards. I'm going to do it 3 times. I'm going to cut the deck in 3 stacks, and then I'm going to make a small cross of what the rest of the evening or your day, whatever part of the world you are, is going to be like. Okay, so let's see. Now we cut and concentrate on what is it that you want to know. So let's see. I really cannot put exactly everything together. Okay, so now we're going to cut in 3 to the left with your left hand and see what happens. Now cut just like this with knot 3 times. And I'm going to pick the one on this side. Overall, okay, I see some confusion of how to, there's going to be some, especially in relationships, some kind of disputes when it comes to different people. Especially, we're talking about signs that has to do with fire signs, untrusty, uh, kind of like doubting a lot about the person that they're with or the best friend or whoever they're having a situation with. Now, what is it going to happen with that? Okay, as Major Arcana is telling us right now. Well, that there's going to be changes. This is for the positive. So through the rest of the day, there's going to be conversations, not really fights, but conversations about what's coming next. Like I said, I'm going to make it very small. So overall, there's going to be a success in these kind of discussions. Remember, don't make it a fight. Make it just a small discussion. And there is some trust. We're not going to read future. We're just reading present right now. Okay. I see that family members, they're being, like for some reason, a lot of the water signs are ignoring family members or situations when it has to do with family. So this is going to create a little bit of a up and down thing going on. When it comes to like, you could probably want to have to call your mom or your brother. I mean, you're going to have to get in contact with this, with your family members. Um, Everything right now is about relationships when it comes to those close to you. It doesn't necessarily mean about relationship, but it means people are close to you as like your mom, your dad, your grandma, your grandpa, your cousins, your brothers, or you haven't talked in a while. Then some people are going to come out with some illnesses or some news coming out. Then I see the Three of Cups, which there's going to be somehow some people are going to be going this weekend to some kind of celebration. Um, uh, then you have for the rest of the day plans. Okay, these plans are like it's like people are planning from right now until July for either moving from one place to another, from one property to another property, or moving to another city. Uh, a lot of the signs have those that in like they feel like wherever they go, they're not making enough money where they work, and the situation is like a lot of people right now are talking about what should we do? Should we switch jobs? Should we do something else? Um, Especially couples, relationships. And it seems like it's going to be something positive to be talking about this because it is important. Now you get the trick of coins upside down. People are very frustrated with work, with not making enough money. But then again, you get a car right here. That means you can turn all this around and make it positive. So the universe is telling you that good news are coming. Things are going to change. It's us the ones that has to make the movings, the the you know like start thinking ahead. That is the bestest thing that you can do. Now, as the overall over this, what I would recommend is for you to not fall in temptation. Don't make things easy. Try to succeed, even if it's not a big success yet. It will be. If it's a small success, take it as if it's a humongous, um, step. Like it's a big success if it is not the achievement or success that you want. Also, what we get over here is the devil card, temptation. Don't fall for those things that has to do with, be tempted to get drunk or get in trouble with drugs or things like that. Get out of your system. Take a little break from partying and start preparing for the near future. And as the Four of Cups show up, a lot of things people have been delaying things. I mean, on their plans. And for tonight, for the last thing that I'm going to read, try to take it easy, relax, sleep. Don't think so much about the family members and the fights and everything, and just think about planning for the near future. Two of Swords, don't have those fights with your close relationship or who you're with or who you live with because it's not good. And for the last thing, success is patience. Always remember patience. Keep continue working in your music, paintings, or whatever it is that you do for art. Take it as a hobby. Remember, art is usually something that is very serious for the artist, but it has to be. If you don't have the money to to put your stuff and pay for a gallery to exhibit your stuff, then you're gonna have to have a real job and then have your other real job, which is your artistic job, and for a while it's going to have to be combined as being your regular job, the normal, the one that is steady and stable, and then your other one is for when you have time off after your regular job, and basically that will help you achieve your dreams and they will come true. So keep painting, keep making music, keep writing books, poems, whatever, all the artistic field. And anyway, so that's for today. And well, have a good night. And I'm open to card readings anytime. So I'll be right here waiting. And thanks for watching. Bye.